Lesson 2. The Age of the Probot. From Probots and People, The Age of the Personal Robot by Timothy Knight. Imagine a morning not many years from now on which a man awakens after a long and safe slumber. The night before, he drifted to sleep with absolutely no fear that his house would be robbed or that he would be in any danger. His household computer informs him that his breakfast is ready, so he proceeds to the kitchen to enjoy the meal that his kitchen robot has prepared. As he eats, he glances at the headlines of the morning news on the nearby video monitor, noting that unemployment has been virtually eliminated. The gross national product has increased 15% over the past year, and his stocks are doing well. Before he leaves, he reminds the household robot to test the children on their maths lessons, help them revise their other subjects, and finally join them in a game of catch. He then steps into his transportation vehicle, which whisks him away to the office for a full 4 hours of work. As he plans the remainder of the day, he decides to spend the rest of the afternoon playing racquetball with some friends, followed by some good reading. After he eats his dinner with his family, he will work with one of the household computers for the rest of the evening, then drift off to a pleasant sleep once more. A day like this would make many people think that they were in utopia, yet this little excerpt from the life of one man is not as impossible as it might sound. In fact, parts of the preceding study are already true for some people. The factors guiding us into this more productive or less strenuous and much more leisurely lifestyle are all centered around one thing: new technologies. These exciting advances just emerging from the laboratories and factories include bioengineering, personal computers, and extensive space exploration. However, a personal robot is one machine that will probably have a more profound and widespread effect on society than any other invention. The dream of this creation has been portrayed in plays, movies, and on television, but only now is this exciting new tool beginning to demonstrate its potential. Of course, news stories about the giant industrial robots in factories are seen frequently. Although these machines are efficient, productive, and useful, our lives have not yet been altered dramatically by them. In fact, there are relatively few robots actually working in factories. If this is the case, how will robots make such a dramatic effect on so many people? The fact that they will have a major effect on industry will be discussed later. But the type of robot that will cause the greatest changes is not an industrial but rather a personal robot. Or, as I like to call it, will have a more immediate and direct effect on us than industrial robots, because personal robots will actually be in the home, doing household chores, teaching the children, even walking the dog. Although industrial robots will eventually have a profound effect on both labor and productivity, it simply takes a longer time for their full impact to be felt. Robots and computers are very closely related. In fact, the robot may be thought of as an extension of the computer. In the same manner, the may be thought of as an extension of the personal computer. That is, a personal robot is a personal computer and a great deal more. Like a home computer, it does not have human intelligence, but it can be programmed to perform many tasks, such as teaching lessons, remembering and organizing large amounts of information, and entertaining people. However, because millions of people already own home computers, the abilities of these machines are familiar to almost everyone. The power of there is still a mystery to many people, but its abilities, like any kind of robot, are really not difficult to understand. A is basically a personal computer with a body, and if equipped with wheels, is enabled to move from one place to another. And if the body has an arm, the may pick up or move and manipulate objects. The power of the to move itself and to use an arm gives it tremendous potential